There must be transparent election. People must feel comfortable. People must be happy that they voted, their votes were counted, and that there is nothing that will disenfranchise any Nigerian from casting his vote. On the part of INEC, INEC must show sincerity, they have promised us. On the part of the security agencies must show that they are independent and they are political, so that an average Nigerian who is going to cast his vote will know that he's protected to go and cast his vote. And I can tell you that if votes don't count and Nigerians feel like that the system has been compromised, I can assure you I will lead the protest.
Along with it, the CBN policy, changing the new currency. The
good work, you praise it. It has nothing to do with Wike, it has nothing to do with Governor Odom. You have Ibom Air, it has nothing to do, wherever you see good work, celebrate it. In fact, I'm not the one who gave him award. It was Mr. President, the APC president, that gave him award. I'm not, many APC governments have been coming to, governors have been coming to River State to commission projects. And so, good work must be celebrated wherever you find it.
So what are your expectations from you?
Even ask me what I'm already doing as a private citizen who is not in government, because I believe you don't only need to be in government before you tackle insecurity. We have to look at the region as a hub. Imo is bordered to Abia. Abia is bordered to River State. And I think that the government of Imo, Abia, and government of River State need to come together and work as a team so that the whole insecurity in the region, the southeastern states was one economic and one political bloc. We must do everything to go back to that economic and political bloc to address the security in the region. People like Governor Wike, who is working very hard in that region, together with my governor, can come together and form security bloc to address insecurity in Abia. So Abia is not isolated in the insecurity situation going on in the region.
Yeah, you talk about this.
Well, even if you don't like Governor Wike, you can hate him, but you cannot deny that he's doing a great work in River State. You go to River State and you see what Wike is doing. You can touch it. A blind person knows that that governor is working. I think at this time what we want to ask NDDC is the projects that are abandoned. In Abia, there are so many abandoned NDDC projects. The question is, who are those responsible? Can we bring them back to complete the projects? We must not abandon projects.
So what's...
Are you aligning with?
First and foremost, the fuel scarcity of fuel, the NNPC has to address it. There is no way people can move. All of you who are here know how much you spent to buy fuel to be here. And an average Okada rider, and I'm a village boy, an average keke rider is spending 3 times what he used to spend to transport, to move people. Transporters moving from here to Sokoto, or moving from here to River State, or from here to Ebonyi, the fare has increased. So NNPC has to assure us that the fuel scarcity will not compromise the election process. Now, the scarcity of fund, or the transition that is going on about Nigerian currency, is the right thing to do. There is nowhere in the world where people will be carrying billions and millions in their hands. It is an aberration. And I think we must support it totally. We must give it every backing all of us have to make sure it succeeds. That is my position. Thank you very much. I am the Executive Director of Nigerian Interfaith Action Association. I have served this country at various levels. I'm Global Peace Award winner. I've traveled all over the world to see that you cannot build a nation without justice. There must be justice, fair play, and wherever people feel a sense of injustice, there is usually crisis. I could remember President Yar'Adua reached out to our brothers and sisters in the Niger Delta, and boys who were angry were able to down tool and came out and dropped their arms, and there was peace and reconciliation. I think at this point, in the insecurity and crisis going on in the southeast, government should reach out. Government should be humble enough to say, hey, my sons and daughters, can we please find a dialogue table? And if there is any court judgment, such court judgment should be obeyed.
Yeah. So the last question, your advice to the security services chiefs as you approach the general election?
Be unbiased, be apolitical, guard your learns. This is not a time for us to think that things are normal. We are in an abnormal situation and it requires new strategy. And Nigerian security and military, this military system, Nigeria has the best, one of the best in the world. And whenever our people go out to perform, they are judged to be the best. And this is the time to test them in their own home.
Thank you very much, sir.